The tent. Hey team, wanted to make a video because we are coming up on the end of the month, which means another month done in the tent. We've just got tomorrow is the 30th, and then we're on to July. So I am trying to think of what to do with it this month, how to make it different and what to change. I don't want to spend money. I came up with a few things that would make it easier, like buying a mini fridge. Having a mini fridge, having some sort of portable sink that I could have the water pump in, and then I could capture the gray water and things like that. I'm trying to figure out what I can do to make it more enjoyable. The recycling, I am changing it up just because some of the paper stuffs were getting wet. So now I'm going back to having the bag in the tent for paper stuffs. Just gonna keep it by the garbage. It's not taking a lot of space, and it's not like 3 or 4 bags, so I'm okay with that. I think that's fine. Then I have the rug on the outside. I'm gonna try to bring it in when it rains, but this way I won't be tracking in quite as much sand when I go in, because I'll have a chance to wipe my feet and then step in. Which I think is actually going to make a huge difference, because I've just been bringing it all in, and then it's been getting in the bed, it's all over, and it just feels gross. So I think that's going to be really big. I'm going to move the water containers. Right now I've got them off to the side. I thought that it might be easier if I don't have to bend down all the time, and then I want them to be full at all times, so I might try to fill them every morning, just because it is a hassle. It's a nuisance having to refill the containers, and that, you know, especially if you need it now and then you just never have enough, and then you have water on your hands and you're trying to get the faucet on, or which is over here. This is what I'm referring to as the faucet. So the spigot, but it's inconvenient. So I've already found that this particular location is a little far away because the towel is in the tent, and I don't know if I want to keep this out here during the day, if it is going to evaporate or get too hot with the sun, but I just wanted it at a higher level, not on the ground, just so I don't have to bend down every time, and hopefully it'll be easier to replenish the water if we're right by the spigot. So I don't know if I'm going to keep it here. I might experiment with that a little bit more, just to see what's going to be easier for the water situation. It is so much nicer just having water on demand, and not having to worry about it, but that is also an easy way to overconsume water as well. So this is an interesting lesson, but we'll see. I might move this elsewhere too. I'm not sure yet. Comfort is also a really big factor. I do have pillows that were in my storage unit, and I kind of pushed them off to the side, just because I had them on the ground for my knees when I had to go underneath the hammock to get to the other side of the tent, but I'm washing them again, and I'd like to have them somewhere. When I'm sitting in the tent, it's not really comfortable. Because I've got the little poofs, but they're very firm, and then it's not very comfortable. So I have the pillows, and so I want to use the pillows to my advantage, and I don't know how. It would be nice to have a back support in the tent. Right now I'm sitting in this chair, and this is kind of, I've mentioned this in a previous video, my chair for when it's too hot to be in the tent. I sit in this chair underneath a tree for the shade, so I'm in the shade. Trying to figure out, another thing that could have been an expense if I wanted to shell money out would be to get a fan, or try and get some sort of cooling agent for in the tent, just because it does get so warm. But like I said, I don't have a budget. I don't want to spend exceptionally on this. I'm not sure yet what we're gonna do. So I'd like to just keep moving forward, and we'll see how this pans out for the next month. But so the big ones, try and make the water less frustrating and easier to manage to use. Keeping the tent cleaner, which means wiping my feet before I go in, which I will want to grab when it rains. It has been raining fairly regularly, and I did get rained on last night. It came in through the side of my tent just a little bit with the wind. It was really, really windy. So it did kind of come up under the rain fly, and it did get in, but it was just a spray, and then it kind of calmed down after like half hour or so. It wasn't too worrisome. But so comfort, I'm gonna use the pillows. I might end up putting them in the hammock. I might have them in the chill zone, and just see how I can make it more comfortable. I do have a comforter on in the chill zone right now that I've kind of been sitting on, and that's kind of come and gone depending on how cold it was. But we're gonna figure it out. So some of my plants keep getting flooded, and that's annoying. I am being stubborn on that one because I don't want to drill holes in the nice containers that I have for drainage. So that's my choice on that front. I still need to figure out what to do with the recyclables, because I've got so many water bottles and things. Right now I'm just having water. I felt like I needed to have the electrolytes. I needed to have the sports drinks in case of dehydration. But I'm sitting in the shade a lot, and so I'm drinking more water. I did find that I was on my phone quite a bit, and so I'd also like to spend less time on my phone and more time kind of in the moment and making use of the resources that are around me, that are available to me, instead of just being on my phone all of the time. So that's another challenge. I've been very monotone in the last couple weeks or so. Productivity has slowed down a lot, and it has been all on my phone, and so I'd like to get back to the things like more diverse, dynamic interests. So that's in the next month. We will see how it goes. Yeah. Okay, thanks so much. Bye.